Speaking of being in the spotlight and seeing people grow up, there's an iCarly reboot happening. Did you guys watch iCarly?
We just saw the trailer for it. I can't tell what the real difference is, but I don't know. I never liked iCarly.
You never did?
Oh, really?
No. I thought it was really
cringy?
corny. Yeah.
Corny. Like it's part of the Drake and Josh. Yeah, I thought it was dope.
I love Drake and Josh, but like it got, like for example, what's his name? Steve?
Yeah. Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve. Yeah. Like him, that joke was a joke when we were little. And then, especially to see it now in the trailer, him being that character.
Yeah.
It's way too old. You guys don't feel that way?
No, I do. No, I really do.
It's just not funny
anymore. The trailer wasn't funny at all. None of us laughed. I didn't enjoy it.
Is the trailer was just really a trailer. No official like filming has really been done. Like that was just the trailer to show for people.
That
and then also,
sucked if they didn't even base that off of real clips. If they could literally choose anything that they wanted to do to make that, and that's what they came up with, I'm not impressed.
Well, there's still, because I'm reading up on this now. One, it's not going to be on Nickelodeon. It's actually going to be on Paramount Plus. So like, local channel that has your CSI and whatnot.
Yeah, but she used the word sexy. So I was like, oh, this is not going to be on Nickelodeon.
And they brought out beer too. They were like, oh really? Yeah. Like
their full intention is to make this for the people who grew up watching the show, not kids.
Yeah. So, but that's the problem I have with it is I wish they would have elevated it to be more adult friendly. The way that they made it seem was so kiddish. Like, oh yeah, like the only joke that they really made were like, oh, like the sexy alien cheeks and whatever, or like the filter, Snapchat filter, whatever. And even that's like a little behind. But I mean, the big thing that I noticed was that her co-star wasn't going to be on there. Yeah. Sam.
I think I read somewhere that
the blonde girl?
The blonde girl, yeah. Oh. And the Gibby, the chubbier guy.
Oh. No, the guy who was recording.
No, that's
not him.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
So the blonde girl, Jeanette McCurdy, she actually is not an actress anymore. And I think back then...
She's a podcaster now.
She's a podcaster. And back then, there was the director apparently of iCarly was very into like foot fetish, all that stuff.
What?
And there's like episodes of iCarly where they're just showing their feet in like mud and stuff, and like all throughout his shows there's like weird stuff like that. And so apparently he had like some predatory things, so that's why she didn't want to come back.
What the hell? Wait, so is he still directing it?
I don't know.
There's new producers.
I think he was a producer. He was a major producer.
So the reboot of iCarly will not be run by its original creator, Dan Schneider, as he is facing...
Oh, Dan Schneider, he's the one that made Drake and Josh.
He's the one who has a foot fetish?
I don't know if he has a foot fetish, but there would be foot things in a lot of his...
As he is facing a number of allegations. Instead, the show will sport two new producers, Jake Hogan and Ellie Schouten. This is definitely the right move at the end of the day. Whatever that... Well, I guess if they're not facing...
he would love our show.
What?
Strange Flavors. We're always all about the feet.
Oh yeah.
Foot cams.
We didn't even do our foot cam today. And I wore special socks.
Amber's got the gross between the toe socks on.
Let me tell you, these were in my donation pile, and
that can't be comfortable.
And they're not.
That's gross.
These are not comfortable, and they're very gross.
That's like having just cloth between your armpits.
She has basically
that's the sweaty part of the feet.
Basically, her sock, it goes around each toe. Stop bringing it closer to me.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
The toe socks.
Yeah,
whatever.
They're toe socks and they're really ugly and they're not comfortable. Whoever says these socks are comfortable, they're lying.
Was it hard to put on?
Nobody says that.
Do you have to
no, they do. You said that people said they're comfortable.
I have like friends that are like, okay, that makes sense.
Can you put your foot down? I'm not Dan Schneider.
Yeah,
thank you. Dan Schneider. Yo, I saw Steve. What's his name? Crazy Steve.
Yeah.
Apparently he's on Bumble.
Oh yeah, he's on Bumble.
And like people are matching with him.
Yeah.
And he has like his photos from iCarly and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's so weird. Even I know that I actually saw Miranda Cosgrove, right? I saw an episode of her on Whitney Cummings' podcast. And she's so
regular.
Yeah, like I don't mean to be like rude, but and maybe that's her thing, but she does nothing.
Yeah.
Like she's into like Whitney was running the whole thing and just asking her like, what do you do? Like, what do you like? And this and that.
She's like,
Yeah. Did you see it?
No, but when she was on David Dobrik's videos,
she was
like, Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
In
funny.
Drake and Josh, she was the craziest character.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
know.
dude, like she was a great actress. I mean, she probably still is, but
And she's like trying to find matches in LA too. She's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I dated this one guy and like it didn't work out. And I'm just like, how are you so just like normal?
Normal.
Like she
Yeah.
reminds me of people that are like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
that-
like
that goes
like
with-
she hasn't gone through anything.
yeah,
Right.
that goes with our expectations though, that we are just talking about, like of these people. We put like huge expectations, but they're just like normal people,
No, but
It's her-
she's oddly normal for being as exposed to the industry as she was.
Like she's in School of Rock and like all those other
I
movies
bet
that-
you like a lot of actors and actresses are also like,
they're, like dry.
yeah, dry.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, I guess you're just putting on a really great performance.
Yeah.
I guess if she played a character that was like that, then we would be like, oh, okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
But
That's a good point.
my whole question out of this is like, how do you make a good revival, like a good reboot? Do you
For-
bring the
for
same
most-
elements?
For the most part, you don't.
You never do.
Like, I think what's like name a reboot that's really good. I'm thinking of like Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park, Jumanji.
Fuller
like
House
none of them
wasn't
are gonna be as good.
terrible.
Huh?
Fuller House wasn't terrible.
It was.
It wasn't okay compared to
for the
what we
first-
just saw.
It was okay. It was like we got the point in the first season of Fuller House, and then it was like, oh, I'm not about to watch this
Yeah.
anymore. And I think like what's it called? When the cast like meets up again and does a reunion,
Yeah.
like how they did with Friends, that works because you're going back with the
And talking
nostalgia
about it,
and
yeah.
like talking about it and all of that. But like if they made a new Friends episode, I don't think it would have done that well, or they did with Fresh Prince or something.
But
Because
isn't Fuller House doing really well or did really well?
it did, but like
Okay, I'm watching High School Musical, the series on
Don't they like parody
Disney and
the
Disney.
High School Musical? Like, isn't it like a musical in the show?
It's a musical in the show about the musical, but it's a series.
Okay,
And it is like good.
it's good.
Like I like it a lot. It's very enjoyable. If I was a high schooler, definitely enjoy it more. But because I'm older and I actually watch the original High School Musicals, I have I have like appreciation for it. So it's a weird crowd that like a high school crowd would enjoy it, but because you had to like actually enjoy High School Musical to enjoy it, it's a little bit weird. But it's like probably the best reboot I've seen. Or is it a reboot? If it's based on
maybe I can. Or is it a continuation?
it's not. It's a
Yeah, it's
show about the movie.
The same characters?
No, they're not even in it. Those characters aren't even in it. It's just about that show.
I think it's a different show then.
No, it's a show, High School Musical, the series. It's a series about High School Musical, and they have their own musical based on High School Musical.
You keep saying about High School Musical as if like it's a documentary or just in the same
so their musical for their high school is High School Musical because High School Musical took place at their school.
That makes sense.
okay, so it's in the same universe.
Yeah,
Like it happened.
Yeah, but it's still talked
Well,
about
what
as a
she's
musical.
talking about is they're pretty much recreating the original musical that
Oh.
happened.
No, they are not. They, you know how like Gabriella and Troy were High School Musical.
Yeah,
They have people playing in the show, auditioning for the role
of
of
Gabriella and Troy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was a
Right, yeah.
musical.
So
Yeah.
It's a musical in
It's
that
a-
universe.
Yeah.
So they're not like real people that actually went through those things.
No,
okay,
no.
that makes sense. So like it's kind of making fun of that whole thing.
Yeah, I
a
guess it's actually good though. I like
That's
it.
dope.
I just can't really think of any that are.
What do you think of the Pixar sequels, Finding Dory, that come out like 10 years
I didn't
after?
even watch Finding Dory.
You never watched Finding
Wait,
Dory?
what?
No, is it good?
Okay, what
I
about
don't
I watched
know
Toy
this-
Story 4.
What about Toy Story 4?
It was
Toy
like-
Story 3?
It was unnecessary.
Toy Story 3 was
Toy Story
amazing.
3 was good.
It's amazing. That was 10
that
years
was
after.
like, that was like we needed it.
That was the
But,
first
like, that's
of the reboots, though.
That's a
right?
continuation.
Continuation.
It's like 10 years after, and it's like Andy, what would happen? I thought that was a perfect ending, but I hated Toy Story 4. But I thought
I
Toy
like
Story
Forky.
3
No, Forky was
Sucked.
Forky was the worst
Listen,
character.
I will
you
not
could-
allow for Forky slander.
worst character there could ever be.
That's disrespectful.
But going back,
Hate it.
the only reason I brought iCarly was that actually people are really excited for this series. Like they saw the
Oh.
trailer.
Are you SHAH-AMEER?
And-
Don't you have a crush on Miranda Cosgrove or something?
I have a crush on everyone.
he had a crush on Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom, Miley Cyrus, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are excited.
Let's get that
Okay.
right.
A lot of people are excited for this, and they saying like, "Oh, I'm glad it's the same song." It seems like they're trying to do it like as they're older and stuff like that.
Those songs though, the theme songs for all those shows hit so different.
They bang.
Like, it feels good to hear those songs.
Yeah, and there can't be a Drake and Josh revival because Drake went to jail.
Well, he's
or he's in like allegations. I don't know the full thing, so I'm not gonna bring it up. But
Drake is always on one. He's doing something crazy.
It should be like Josh and Megan. Megan and Josh.
Yo, cool. don't lie. Josh was never funny after he got skinny.
Okay, people love to say that because they think that's such a like strong statement. Like it's not that funny.
What I'm saying is, if there was a reboot, like it wouldn't be funny because
I think Josh is
not funny anymore.
He for a while was carrying David Dobrik's vlogs with his wit. With his wit, yeah. He's clever.
No, I know Josh Peck. Like he's funny.
Yeah.
But in
the
that
show,
character, like the whole repeating things. It's spherical. Like it's not funny anymore. When
even
you do
he hates it. He's like, I don't want to do these lines.
Yeah.
Like
those lines don't work anymore.
Yeah.